nail friends. We are going to be doing something new today. I sound like a southerner all of a sudden. Sorry for those of you that might be from the South. That was really unintentional. So today we're using Madam Glam's November Rain. I adore this color. Like, if I could paint everything in my house this color, I think I would. It is just an absolutely gorgeous deep amethyst with holographic sparkle. It is amazing. But anyway, we're going to be using this as our base, and I'm knocking them all over, and I apologize. I couldn't keep these on the thing to save my life. So we're going to be using that as our base. I did do 2 coats, and then I'm using the Wildflowers foil gel polish. So it's kind of like a glue, but it's like a really sticky base coat is the only way I can describe it. Now, there is something about this. When I did it, I haven't used the Wildflowers in a while, and I forgot that you need to cook it a little extra long and then let it cool off completely before you foil. So do make sure you do that if you're using the Wildflowers foil. What I have found is if you don't do that, you end up with a kind of a sticky, tacky mess that doesn't really pull the foil off correctly. And I'm not 100% sure. I think I did leave it in this video because I did have a blooper on one nail where I went in too quickly instead of letting it cool, and I had to go back. The good thing is that you can just put a little more of the Wildflowers on top and then rebake it and refoil it, and it's fine. I could not decide which foil I was going to use for this. They are all animal print. I have a set of rainbow animal print foils. So I have pink and blue and purple, I think, and gold. Anyway, I decided to pull the gold and the blue, but I did end up only using the blue in this particular set. I might do a rainbow set with these at some point just for fun. But this set just beckoned for that. Okay, so here's my mess up. This is the thing I was telling you about. So I went in too fast. As you can see, I just pulled them out of the lamp. And when I went to pull it off, only part of the foil transferred. And I was like, what is going on here? I don't know. I'm making a big mess. And then I remembered, oh yeah, wait a minute. There was something about this. Yeah. So what I did was, I'll show you. I just put another thin coat, not a heavy coat, just a thin coat on the nail. And then put it back in the lamp. Another thing you do want to know about this is that I didn't show this, but I did take off the tacky layer from the entire nail first. So I didn't top coat, but I did take off that sticky layer before I put the Wildflowers foil on it. And I should have mentioned that earlier. You can see I got a little edge that's sticky and it just doesn't want to come off. But that transferred perfectly, so you can see it wrapped right around the edge of the nail, and I didn't have any issues like I did with the first nail, so that is awesome. And then I'm just going to continue on. Now, the cool thing is this is a great way to do animal print if, like me, you kind of suck at it. In all the years I've been doing nails, I've never really mastered the animal print very well. So I do love foil anytime I'm doing an animal print, just because it makes my life easier, and it looks really cool. I mean, come on. These nails do look absolutely 1989 amazing. Yeah. Yeah, I was living out my 80s right here. So that is basically all you have to do. I lost my train of thought for a second. You're going to go in and just put it over those areas that you coated. And you can see now that it's seriously cooled, it's just coming off like butter. I do love the Wildflowers foil transfer. I just always forget, because I don't use it often enough, to stop and wait for it to cool after baking it. And do bake it for a full 2 minutes. I find it works better that way. Okay, so I got that to transfer perfectly. I'm going to bring these all down in a second and show you. And then the next thing we're going to be doing is top coating for, oh, actually, no, I'm sorry, I lied. We're taking out Madam Glam's amazing box of paints. Oh, I adore these. I just got them and I love them. So this is the silver or chrome. I don't know what they call it. It's not the chrome paint. It is the silver sparkle. I did get an entire kit. I don't know why that didn't come up. I'll have to fix it in the video when I do the final cut. But this has a beautiful, as you can see, silver. It's just really intensely glittery and beautiful. So We're just going to do some lines just to tidy up the edges and also just give it a little pizzazz. I felt like it needed just a little something extra, but I really didn't want to go in with rhinestones with this one. I know, you're all dying. What? She didn't use rhinestones? No, I didn't. I didn't do the rhinestones this time. So here we have it. I'm going to do my lines. We're going to top coat these, and then this set is going to be done. So for the purposes of the salon, this is an amazingly fast, super easy, trendy nail set that looks amazing. And you can do in, I'd say like 15 minutes. It really does not take long. This was a set of 5, obviously. You would be doing a set of 10 if you were doing it on a client at the salon. But it's really not difficult at all. Only took me a few minutes. The Madame Glam paints do not need to be, they don't have a tacky coat. So if I had already top coated and then put the glitter on, I could have just left them. But because I hadn't top coated anything yet, I just top coated everything to make it a nice smooth mirror finish, which was, yeah, I loved. So we'll show you that in just a second. So I'm going to bake these again in the lamp for 60 seconds, take off the tacky layer, which I didn't show you because that's just boring. And here we are. Look at how sparkly and fabulous those are. I will see you guys next week. Ta-ta!